Hi everyone, it's Shelly Singh here. I'm back with some more Feng Shui tips for all of you, and I am going to start with how you can choose a piece of land or a house or a piece of land for your business to make sure that Feng Shui of that place is good for you. Now, according to Feng Shui, there are a lot of do's and don'ts, and we all know about it, we've heard about it. I think one of the most common ones would be that it is a really good idea to have a red door, or don't have the stairs right in front of the front door. So some of the things that you hear, they do have a meaning in Feng Shui, but you have to know what it actually means and why we are doing it to really understand it. So I'm going to talk about certain things that you have to look out for and avoid when buying a house or a piece of land. So when you're buying a building or a piece of land, when you follow these simple steps that Feng Shui has recommended, you'll find that your luck will continue to be better. So the things that you need to avoid when buying a property would be, don't buy a property on top of a hill. So, it's quite tempting to buy the house that's on the topmost part of a hill. The views are amazing, and you kind of feel grand living up there, but according to Feng Shui, we shouldn't. And I'm going to go into the details about why you shouldn't in the coming videos so that I can go into more detail. But right now, I'm going to just touch upon them and tell you what to avoid. So hilltops, don't. Then cul-de-sacs or dead ends. So, cul-de-sac would be an area where it's just the end of the road and the houses are built around it, and you have to basically turn around to get out of that street and go back onto the main street. So avoid cul-de-sacs or dead ends. Now, you should also avoid houses that are placed right at the end of the door of a road. So you know how it forms a T-junction? It is called a T-junction, but because it's the T shape that is formed when there's one road here and the other one's right at the end, perpendicular to it, and a house right there. So avoid buying a house that's right at the T-junction. Other things that you should avoid when looking for a property would be a straight road, so similar to a T-junction, and anything that is a house that is placed or a building that is placed near a straight railway track, So anything that's pointy and straight and facing the house or the building, that's bringing negative energy towards that building, so you should avoid that. Big transmission towers would be another big no-no in Feng Shui, and it does not have to be right in front of your house. It could be on the side, but big transmission towers will send out big or a lot of energy towards the people living near them, and you should definitely avoid it. Now, I'm saying avoid these because what happens is when you're living in one of these locations, what happens is that they are sending out negative energy towards the house, to all the space around it. So when you get that negative energy over and over again, when you're living in that house or building, over a period of time, you'll find that your luck will be more negative than positive. So the energy that is coming towards you is poisonous or harmful, and you should avoid being near it. So that's why we say avoid all these locations when you're building a house or buying a house or building a business premises, or for your office as well. Now, what kind of luck do you want? You want good luck, and we know that these buildings or these locations the buildings in those locations are bringing negative energy or negative luck towards you, and it can translate in different forms depending on your personal luck, based on your birth charts, whether you're going through a good period or a bad period. So if you're going through a bad period, a bad phase in your life according to your birth chart, and on top of that you buy a house that is located in one of these areas, you'll find that your luck will just plummet, it'll just go down, nosedive, and you'll find that there will be sickness energy in your life, there will be business problems or work related problems, relationship problems. So it kind of brings all kind of bad luck, and depends on each individual how it will actually pan out. So a really good idea to avoid these areas. And then once if you have the option, avoid. If you don't, then you can really remedy a lot of things. And the good thing about Feng Shui is that it can fix any problem. I mean, it can improve your life dramatically, but we can fix any kind of problem that you might be facing. So for example, if you are stuck, you love this location and you are, the price is really good, affordable, then you can actually put all the remedies in place. So that's where, a Feng Shui consultant comes in really handy, or you learn more about Feng Shui and then you can apply it in your space personally as well. But definitely if you don't know Feng Shui, I would say avoid these areas. But if you do know Feng Shui, then you can actually fix those problem areas and still have a really good life. So rather than worrying about, if you've already bought a house that's on the hilltop, or if you are living in a cul-de-sac, then in the next few videos, I'm going to talk to you about how you can fix those and how can that help you improve your life. But you do have to remember that Feng Shui is not just about one thing. It has a lot of layers. It has a lot of things that we take into account, and how that interacts with each other is actually the ultimate, that's what actually shows where you are in life or how your life is going. So that interaction is really important to understand and to work out, and it comes with practice, and there are a lot of things that you need to learn to get to that point where you can actually fix everything and make sure that nothing goes wrong in your life. I know it sounds unreal, but I personally have tried it and I have used it on my friends and clients and family, and we have fixed any problem that has come into their life. So never wait for for your life to change. Apply it. You can apply Feng Shui and change it today. So I always suggest that instead of thinking that this is what life is bringing, it has its ups and downs, you can really make sure that it keeps climbing up, rather than having a chart or a luck going downwards or just plateauing. It can keep going up, and that's what I'm aiming for all my friends, my clients, my family. So if by chance you feel that your luck is not improving, maybe you need to look at the Feng Shui of your house and your personal Feng Shui as well, and then work on it and improve it, because every little tweak we make, every little change or placement that we do in Feng Shui starts working the moment you do it. So say for example, you're having really a lot of problems at work, and by doing certain things in Feng Shui, we can really fix it and turn it around in your favor. So get in, make sure that you apply Feng Shui, learn more if you can, or get a Feng Shui consultant in and take their help, because they have a lot of experience and they know what they're doing. And then you are fixing every problem area in your life, and then life becomes better. And who doesn't like a better life? I know I do, and I'm hoping you do too. So make sure you look for the blocks of land or a house that is not in these areas. But if you are already living in one, don't worry, we can fix it. So keep watching. I'm going to share each step that I've talked about in more detail in the coming videos. Have a wonderful day and thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, to my YouTube channel, please do, and make sure you tell your friends about it and your family as well. And you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, LinkedIn. I am everywhere, and you can find me by Googling Shelly Singh 168 or Blooming Mushroom International Feng Shui, and I will pop up and you can press like there. Thank you once again, and I'll see you next time.